Hey, welcome to more Dark Souls. We're at a bit of a crossroads as far as where we want to go next. But basically, how I see it is we've got two options, both in where we want to go and what we want to do with our souls. If we want to use our souls for a ring, for example, a ring of sacrifice, or if we want to buy some sort of like Titanite shards or something, or upgrade our weapons. Well, we can upgrade our weapons here, but we don't have Titanite shards, so we wouldn't be able to do that. If we wanted to do that, we would need to go up that way. And if we did that and went up, at that point it would make sense to go to Sen's Fortress. And vice versa. If we were going up to Sen's Fortress, it makes sense that we would get a Ring of Sacrifice while we're there. You know, might as well. Our other option is to stay down here, use all of our souls on leveling up, and go up through Blighttown. Now that second option is what I was going to do at first. I'll just keep explaining while I start moving here. That's what I was going to do, but I realized something. I'm also realizing... Wait a second. We don't need all of our souls. Let's pump up a couple of points into dexterity, because I bet you... Yeah, it scales pretty well. 10,000 is more than enough for what I want. Like, that's enough to buy 2 rings if we really wanted to. They're 5,000, right? I'm not forgetting that. I'm not remembering that wrong. Yeah, now I can kill these guys in one hit. That's great. But yeah, I was gonna go up through Blighttown, but I realized a couple of things. One is that the idea is to get up, you know, through Blighttown and into the depths and then try and kill the dragon. But I realized that, one, I don't know if that door between the depths and Blighttown, it actually opens if you haven't killed the dragon. I don't remember. Like, it might, but I don't know, and that's kind of a risk. But let's say it did, and we made it through there, and we killed the dragon, and then we wanted to leave the depths once we were done with it. We wouldn't be able to go through that door, as far as I know, the door that needs the basement key. We wouldn't be able to go through that, because we still wouldn't have the basement key, unless it's a one-way sort of thing, but the door in the Valley of the Drakes wasn't, that I thought would be. So I'm not sure, maybe there just aren't a lot of those one-way things. I mean, there's the one in the lower burgs, but that's a one-way without a key, I think. Right? I think so. I don't remember, actually. Oh, yeah, we could go over here to the right, and I think there's a couple items, but I just don't want to risk that, to be honest. So, yeah, like, maybe we'll go there later when we want to explore the rest of Blighttown. I don't know. But even if we did that, so, like, if we made it all the way there, we wouldn't have the key, so we would have to go all the way back through Blighttown, all the way back down. And that just sounds terrible. Like a huge risk for no reason. I mean, a lot of the toxic guys will already be dead, so I guess that's part of the risk gone, but still pretty terrible. Yeah, so like I'm kind of happy I realized that. Also, I realized that since the Quayleg, the ant, gee, I'm getting these all over the place. The Spider Woman was, since she had regular drops, actually kind of makes me think that maybe the Capra Demon might have his regular drops, and that's where the basement key is, and that's why we haven't found it yet. And if we really want to, go into the depths, we should just kill the Capra Demon. I don't know if we want to do that right now, but like it kind of seems like to me that's a pretty big possibility. I'm hoping this guy will just fall off. That's why I'm waiting down here right now. Okay, I can see his shadow. If he doesn't fall off, we might have a bit of a problem, to be honest. He's not jumping or anything, and I think that's what he would have to do. Maybe if I sort of lure him. Come on. I mean, I can't go up as long as he's right there, you know what I mean? He's just in the way. Can you push a big fat guy like that? Kick him off? I mean, like I said, I can't do that from here. If he starts yelling, I suppose I could get up there. You can't hit me from right here, so I can get really close. Maybe I just need to wait for one of those attacks and then run for it. Jump. He's gonna hit again? No? He didn't hit again that time. Oh, but that time he did. Oh, jeez. You can get pretty high, though. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay, we're just gonna run, because, yeah, I don't want to fight this guy on a tiny little platform like this. And if we get into here, the other guy's gonna get activated, I think. I guess not, but we're running. We've decided. Ooh. We could have gotten stuck there. That could have been really bad. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, Yeah, so we might just want to fight the Capra Demon now. Like, I don't think I want to, but, like, it just doesn't make any sense to go up through Blighttown now that I think about it. So either we're going to go up and fight the Capra Demon, or we're going to go up and go into Sen's Fortress. Honestly, Sen's Fortress sounds more appetizing to me right now. But we'll see how I feel when I get there. I did want to mention, I'm pretty sure well, okay. I did want to mention, I don't think I've talked about it already, but I was just kind of thinking that I bet this series would work pretty well on Twitch. Like, maybe better than it does on YouTube. Because I was kind of thinking about, you get sort of these moments of downtime sometimes, where, like, you know, you've just lost all your equipment and you're running around naked or something like that. Or you're doing some backtracking like this a little bit. And, you know, you can fill that in with just talking about something, which is what I do, you know, talk about books or something. But it seems like that would work really well for Twitch, because since Twitch is a little more relaxed a lot of times, I mean, not necessarily, but, like, if I did Twitch, it would definitely be more relaxed, I think. Not maybe more relaxed than this, but just relaxed. And if I did that, I think it would, I think the downtime would just work better, because you can just kind of shoot the shit with the people on Twitch. I think it'd be kind of fun. I really want to try it at some point. And, I think just games with downtime seem to work better on Twitch just for that reason. Probably. Like I'm saying, I haven't done it before. I just want to try it. So I might do that at some point. The thing is, though, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned already, but I'm going to be, like, gone the whole summer until mid-September. Like, I've only got a month before I'm leaving. And it just doesn't really make sense to me to, like, start streaming on Twitch. Like, start something new and then leave in a month. You know, it just doesn't... Why do that? Like, I guess it's... You know, like, it's not harmful, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, I'm already, you know, trying to find enough time to record this stuff and, like, get some stuff pre-recorded, especially CK2 I'm pre-recording, so that I have stuff to come out during the summer. It doesn't make sense to spend even more of my time doing this, unless I was recording it and streaming it, which is a possibility, for sure. But I don't think I want to start something like that with only a month to go. But I just kind of want... I don't know. What do you think about it? You know, that sort of thing. Because I honestly think I would enjoy it. Just, you know, like, knowing myself. I think it would allow me to relax a little bit more. I mean, it's not like I'm not relaxed right now. Like, that's the whole reason I'm doing this to some extent, is, like, it allows me to relax. It's a nice time. It's a nice thing. It's easy to, like, wind down from, like, whatever I've been doing throughout the day. But I think there's even, like, another layer of relaxation when you're on Twitch, because there's some direct communication. I think I've said before, maybe not in this series, but, like, I'm pretty sure I've said before that, like, I like the back and forth. I love getting comments from people and, like, having conversations or stuff. And it's not like there's a lot of a conversation you can really have in, like, a comment, you know, like in a comment section. But even just, like, I'm talking about something in the video and then someone comments on it. Just little stuff like that. When you're doing it on Twitch, you get a lot more of that just all the time. I think I'd enjoy it, because I enjoy, you know, the small YouTube version of it, the little bit that I get. I think I'd enjoy a lot more of it, too. I could be wrong, I could hate it, but I'd like to try it out. That's, you know, I just kind of wanted to bring that up. I'm just kind of thinking aloud here. So we got 10,000 souls. Let's just rest of the bonfire to reset that lightning guy. I don't want him, like, shooting at me while we're doing this. And yep, Sen's Fortress is open. So, do we want to buy a ring? I mean, the answer is probably yes. How many? Not repair. Although, no, it doesn't need to be repaired. How many Titanite shards could we buy? We could buy 10? Well, no, we could buy more than that. We could buy 13. 10 is enough, I think, to get one weapon to +5. So that's kind of what I was saying, is, like, this is kind of the same as a ring in a way. The difference, of course, is that a ring saves all your equipment. That only saves your weapon, kind of, as in, you know, giving you a same amount of upgraded. But when you put it that way, it just sort of seems like the ring's better because it costs, you know, less. Because that's not even taking into account the actual cost of upgrading in addition to the Titanite shards. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get the ring. I think that makes sense. And then, do we want to go to Sen's Fortress or Capra Demon? I'm not sure. I'll keep thinking about it. Probably Sen's Fortress, at least for a little bit. Until I think, like, oh, never mind. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, right, with the Twitch thing, I did want to mention, because, like, it's been, there's been a lot of talk of, like, YouTube dying. I just wanted to say, that's not why I'm considering Twitch. I know that's, like, it's, like, the hip thing to do now. Ooh, okay, longsword, that's pretty good. Another one! Just 2 we have, right? We don't have... Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's some good backup. Yeah, but, like, that's not why I'm doing it, because, honestly, I don't believe that YouTube is dying, and it's not like I'm making money off of it right now anyway. You know, like, let me tell you, I've made, like, $3.50 this month, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong. The fact that I've been paid at all... Well, I haven't been paid. You can't collect the money until you make, like, $100 or something, I think. But, like, the fact that there's any money coming in at all for me playing video games is amazing. I'm not going to complain about that. But, like, that's the thing. I'm not making money anyway, so that's not why. And, like, yeah, YouTube does some dumb stuff, but that's not why I'm considering Twitch. Ooh, Tie Night Short's good. They say just $800. It's just that I think I would really enjoy Twitch. That's the main reason. Like, I'd be doing it already if it's... That's the other thing, is, like, once the summer is over, I'll be able to keep, like, a consistent schedule. Right now, I wouldn't be able to do that. Just the way... Like, I'll be moving, basically. I'll have a much... I'll be able to get, like, a better recording space, and I'll be able to set some time. Basically, the job I'm doing during the summer, I don't want to go into details. That's kind of the thing. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm the only one in the world doing this. A lot of people do it, this job, which might give away what it is, too. I don't want to go into details, like I said. But it's the kind of job where, like, if things go well, the money I make in the summer, I could live off of for the rest of the year. Which is kind of almost the goal, because I have a lot of, like, oh, let's not die here while we're talking about life goals. But yeah, that's kind of the goal, because if I'm able to do that, I'll be able to focus, I'll be able to devote my time to sort of the things I want to do. Like, I don't think I mentioned it before, but you may have guessed based on the fact that I read a lot. I'm writing a book, and, like, I'd like to focus more time on that. And not have to worry about money while I'm doing that, but that's not really possible. But if this job pans out really well, like, I have the job, but the pay can be kind of variable. I'll make decent pay, somewhere between decent to amazing, and I'm hoping for something on the amazing side of that scale. But, like, if it goes well, I'll be able to focus on stuff like writing, or you know, I've got a lot of hobbies that I would love to turn into careers, but I just don't have the time to do all of them. But I'd love to. And I don't know. It would just be really nice to be able to do that. And this is one of those things I could focus on to some extent. Is just playing some video games, you know. And also edited stuff. I've been trying to do more edited videos. I've done that one that I don't think actually turned out that great. I don't encourage you to watch it. But I'm working on another one that I think is turning out a lot better. Mostly. And I'm almost done with that, but it just takes so long. Mostly because I'm not good at making them yet. Yet is a kind of a hopeful way of putting it. I hope I get good at it. Where was I going with that? Right. So once I get back from the summer, there's a good chance I'll have a much looser schedule. And, like, if I am actually able to live off of the money that I make during the summer, then I can easily, you know, I'll have whatever schedule I want. So I can just... If I want to say, you know, 7 to 9 o'clock every day I'm streaming, there's, you know, like, I could do that if I really wanted to. I don't know why I came over here. For some reason, I thought there might be an enemy over there, and I wanted to kill him. Now, let's just head up. Yeah, like I would just have complete freedom in my schedule, and it'd be much easier to get, like, a consistent Twitch stream. Whereas right now, it would just be impossible. There'd be no way. It would be just all over the place when I would be able to do it. It would never be consistent. So that's another reason I don't want to start it. Even though I am looking forward to it, though, a lot. Even if I don't make enough money to live off of it during the summer, I will start doing Twitch. Because I'll make a good amount of money no matter what happens. Like, enough that I can get a part-time job and focus on other things. I'm not trying to give you my life story here. It's just kind of... Oh, for a second, I thought there weren't any rings left or something, but I forgot there are separate tabs. Ooh, I think I'm going to buy 2 rings, to be honest. We're going to buy 1 for sure. I think I'm going to buy 2. I'm going to buy 2. For 2 reasons. One is because I think we might as well. I mean, like, yeah, we have a limited amount of rings, but buying them doesn't mean we have to use them. And I think it's kind of more valuable than a level up, in a way. And no, I think it is. I think that's fair to say. But also because I love greatswords. And having a greatsword right now is amazing. If we can keep this greatsword for just forever, I will be very happy. Because I love just being able to run up to someone, do a running attack, and they're dead. That is like my favorite style of play in this game. I love it. Like, yeah, it's ballsy. Because, like, if you miss, you're probably dead. You can't block very well. I mean, this thing blocks 60 with it, which isn't bad. But, like, you usually don't have a shield. You can dodge all right, and that's usually what you have to count on. But, yeah, it's like a glass cannon. You know, you can do a lot of damage, and you can dodge. But if you fuck up, you fucked up. Okay, killing these guys in one hit is also amazing. Yeah, I just clipped his shoulder, but he's dead. See, it just feels so good. Like, if you've never done a run like this before, I encourage you to. It is so satisfying. Just being able to, you just feel so powerful. That's the thing. Oh, you know what? That, the Firekeeper should be dead right now, shouldn't she? And doesn't she, isn't there, like, some item near there when she dies? I think so, so let's go and pick it up. Because it could be anything. Maybe it's the basement key. I suppose it's possible. If it is, that makes things easy for us, because then that's where we want to go. You know, that's the obvious choice if we can go there. And, you know, not have to fight the Capra Demon. But I have a feeling the Capra Demon just has his normal drop. Which is a little boring, honestly. I thought I read that that wasn't how that worked. Yep, Firekeeper's absent. But there should be something down here, right? Like her robes or something? Yeah. A black eye orb and a hornet ring. Well, I think the black eye orb might actually be the same. No, I don't think it is, actually. But I know the hornet ring isn't. I don't even remember what it does. Boost critical attacks. It's a possibility. Now, here's one thing. Well, okay, we don't have a ring equipped. But if we did equip a ring, the next time we equip a ring of sacrifice, we might want to consider equipping some other ring, too. Because that's the safest time to equip a ring, is when we can save it if we need to. Well, we would have to save it. It's not like it's a choice. You can't just take the ring off and decide to lose the stuff. So, but what I'm saying is, the rings are so valuable, we basically don't want to equip them unless we have a ring of sacrifice. So then, the inverse is also true, that if we want to use a ring at some point, we probably want to use a ring of sacrifice as well. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, was I talking about Twitch? Oh, right. Yeah, so I was saying it's not because, I'm not thinking about doing Twitch because of the whole YouTube is dying thing. Because honestly, I don't think YouTube is dying, and I think if it did die, it would probably be a bad thing. However much I dislike a lot of points about YouTube. Why did these guys respawn? I didn't even use the bonfire down there. Yeah, why did... Okay, well, I'm going to kill them because they're easy, and it gives me a little bit more time to talk and think about where we want to go next. Because we might still want to do the Capra Demon, but I don't think so. I don't think we're going to do that right now. But yeah, the reason I don't want to do Twitch because the whole YouTube is dead thing. I have a friend of mine who keeps talking about that. Like, he keeps linking me, like, news articles or YouTube videos and stuff. Tight Night Shard, that's pretty nice. About how, like, oh, YouTube is dead. And it's like, I wish it was, but it's... Like, I don't think you understand what's going on here. One thing is that, yeah, advertising is less than it has been. But you have to keep in mind that there is no alternative for people. There just really isn't. Yeah, there's VidMe or Vimeo or whatever. There's a few of those. But you have to keep in mind, for the average person, if advertising is really the issue and not like videos getting taken down, if videos are getting taken down, then yeah, I've seen someone put like a video on YouTube or on Vimeo until they could get it back on YouTube. That makes perfect sense. But if your problem is ad revenue, Vimeo or VidMe or anything like that is a worse option because you make zero ad revenue. You make no money on ad revenue on those sites. So it doesn't make any sense to change to those. So, like, as long as YouTube makes even a penny, it's the best option, unfortunately. Besides that, here, wait. Yeah, I think we're going over here. Also, the only option that actually makes money is Twitch, which if you do Let's Plays or stuff like that, perfectly acceptable option. There's a few things. that it's perfectly acceptable. You know, you can do Twitch, and it'll work just fine. There won't be much of a difference. I mean, it's a little different. Obviously, if you do really heavily edited stuff, it's not going to work. Stuff like that. But otherwise, let's kill these guys with their own trap. I love doing that. No, it didn't quite work. Ooh, wow. Yeah, these guys are tough. The sword is not as good as I was kind of thinking it would be. Maybe we want to try the Capra Demon. I mean, these guys aren't hard. Just a little tougher than I remembered. But yeah, so like if you do something like that on Twitch, it's no problem. So like me, for instance, if I was say I was making a lot of money on YouTube, then my revenue went down, and I was looking for an alternative, Twitch would be fine. Okay. Well, we're dead. Yeah, maybe we don't want to go that way. Fuck, that is... That... You know, I mean, honestly, I've been getting really lucky so far, so like this should be happening more often. But it hurts. Painting Guardian, Tattered Cloth. Let's just do this real quick. Before we get back into whatever I was talking about. Tattered Cloth. And Painting Guardian. Because, yeah, you can't drop stuff you have equipped, right? Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it would just make things easier for me. Hollow Soldier and the server, of course. Hollow Soldier Waistcloth. And my dear, beautiful server. I hardly knew you. Let's grab our souls back, because we're going to need them. Now I don't even want to think about Twitch. Now I'm just trying to... What am I going to do now? Okay. We need to switch to a different weapon. What do we want to switch to? Now I'm thinking we probably want to take on Capra Demon because... yeah. I don't know. We can upgrade like any of these basically because we have 2 Titanite shards, so we could upgrade these twice and we'd have enough to probably buy some more Titanite shards so we could upgrade them even more. Let's check damage across all these, I suppose, and just sort of compare, especially with our dexterity. 110, 104. I'm actually surprised that does less. 95, 144, 130. That's also like all the weapons we have. Ooh, the bow is an option. Not a good one though, I don't think. Well, the natural pick would probably be the longsword, because the longsword, like, you know, we have experience with it. It's cheap. It's expendable. Well, not cheap. We can't buy it, but it's expendable. Yeah. On the other hand, we have 2 rings of sacrifice. So we could go for like a ring of sacrifice and maybe like a steel protection or something. And then go after him. Possible. Definitely possible. We don't have a shield of like any kind, which makes me lean more towards the sort of... Oh, you know what? We could go magic. Do we want to go magic? No, we don't have any intelligence. We don't want to go magic. That's nuts. We don't want to. It's a possibility. Like, I was sort of thinking, like, we've got a catalyst. We have enough so we could go buy some spells, but we don't have any intelligence. We're not smart enough for that shit. So we won't do that. Yeah, my main concern is the fact that the server is our strongest weapon by far, and we still had trouble with those guys. Well, I mean, we didn't really have trouble. We just fucking died. You know. But yeah, I think actually the Capra Demon is gonna have to be next. I think it almost makes sense to use a really good weapon and then have like basically 3 tries with it. Those are, well, now, I mean, again, we're stuck with 2 major options. Use something expendable and don't use a ring, or use something really good and use a ring. or use something really good and don't use a ring, I mean, that's just plain risky. Especially since we don't have many things that are that good. See how much we could upgrade things. Because some things, when you upgrade them, they increase their affinity, their parameter. The broken straight sword does. Yeah, like the rapier would actually improve a lot, it seems. Right? Okay, well, it's 7. It's a good bit. Yeah, some of these... Yeah, like the Lucerne would increase to a C dexterity rating. Yeah, do I want to... It's tough. It's tough. I think if we're going for... I'm trying to... We need to figure out a strategy for the Capra Demon. That's what we're going to be doing next. I think the Capra Demon makes the most sense to be fast, but also to have a shield that works. So let's equip some stuff just to check out the weight. This is not final. But let's say we went longsword and a big shield. We should be able to roll. Perfect. And then if we equip some armor, do we have enough to equip maybe some, like, I don't know. We don't have enough for, like, say this, right? No, we don't. But maybe, Hollow Soldier armor? No. How about Crimson Robes? Yeah, that would work. We look dumb, but that's a possibility. And we could upgrade the longsword. Yeah. Yeah. That might be what we do. I think it is going to be what we do. I think we're going to upgrade the longsword. Let's just... Okay, that makes sense, right? That makes sense to do this. I'm going to do it. Yeah, we're going to upgrade the longsword. That's the plan. We're going to upgrade the longsword twice. We're going to buy some more Titanite because we want to upgrade as much as we can. If we run out of money to do this, which I think we will, we can kill some guys maybe or something. I'm not sure. Let's buy 3 more, which should give us enough to upgrade it 2 more times, I think. I think if I understand the amounts you need each time correctly. I think that's right. Reinforce again. No, we need 1 more, which we don't have enough for. Okay, so we've got a longsword plus 3. Did that up the parameter at all? No, it didn't. A longsword plus 3 and an eagle shield, and then we need to figure out our armor. How much armor do we have of each thing? We've got a ton of chest stuff, actually, so we should probably use one of these lighter chest things. Or... I wish I could just use the Hollow Soldier, actually. Let's use Crimson, which is pretty good. So it's going to suck if we lose that. Which means no, let's not use it. This is not final, by the way. Some of this stuff I'm just testing out. Maybe we shouldn't use that just because it's really good. Right? Pretty good. But then again, we want something that's really good. Wait, is the Xanthias overcoat like the same thing but not as good? Kind of looks like it. I mean, it's better magic defense, but... Let's use Xanthos overcoat. That's still good, right? Okay. And we can probably equip something else. Let's go with, I don't know. Some leggings of some kind. Waistcloth is definitely disposable. No, it's too much. That's a 1.5 and it's too much. Maybe, this is a 1.2 hood. Huh! And it matches. Look at that. It's a little brown actually, but when you look at it from a certain angle, it looks pretty good. And that's like as much as we could do, right? Yeah, it is. So I think this is what we're gonna use, and we're gonna go and kill the. We're gonna try and kill the Capra Demon. I don't think we're going to use a Ring of Sacrifice. Oh, you know what really sucks? I didn't even think of that. We're not going to be able to use the, oh, wait. Wait. First things first. What I was going to say is we won't be able to use the bonfire there because it's not there anymore. Maybe we should have fought the Capra Demon before when we... Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse hollowing and then kindle so that this bonfire has 10. Since that one we would normally be using doesn't have 10 right now. Well, I mean, it doesn't have anything. Yeah, let's use one of our many humanities. And Kindle. Yeah, so we want to, I think that's what we want to do, is we want to fight the Capper Demon and give it the old college try, you know? What was I saying about Twitch, anyway? While we kill a few guys, I'm gonna kill a few guys, hopefully, to get some Titanite, or at least some money to buy Titanite. But yeah, I was saying, right, there's no alternative to, yeah, like, if you don't make videos that are Let's Plays, or, like, something that works being live, there's no alternative to YouTube. Because, like, say you make heavily edited stuff, you can't really do that on Twitch. Like, it just wouldn't work. And that's like, H3H3 made a video recently that my friend linked me saying, like, look, YouTube is dead because, like, H3H3 is even having troubles. You know, they're not making anywhere near as much money. But it's like, yeah, but did you notice that, like, H3H3 is still going to be, when any videos they're making that are their regular type of videos, they're still going to be making on YouTube? Because there's no alternative, you know? Like, they want to do other stuff now because the other stuff makes more money. But if if at any point they're doing their old stuff, they're still going to be doing it on YouTube. Because it's still the best place for that type of content, unfortunately. There's just nothing better. So, like, and that's the thing, it's not like there's some big, I mean, there is an opportunity here, kind of, for, like, if someone wanted to make a YouTube-like site. But the thing is, there isn't even really, because apparently Google doesn't even, if I remember correctly, they don't even really make money off of YouTube. It's actually, like, a big sink for them. So, like, and that's for Google. You know, Google is having trouble with YouTube, and they're this huge company. Imagine just some random, you know, like, little startup trying to make a new YouTube. They wouldn't have the money for the servers, for one thing. It would just be, I mean, like, I hope something like that happens. I just don't think it would work. I need to get good at switching to two-hand really fast. Yeah. I'm not good at that right now. Well, now we have enough to upgrade again, so let's go and do that. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I wish there was an alternative to YouTube, but there isn't. And if YouTube did die, I think probably nothing would come to replace it. Nothing that you could actually make money off of. And that would be, you know, that would suck. Not for me, per se. I don't make any money off it. But it would, like, a lot less people would be making videos. Unfortunately. I mean, I'm not saying everybody does it for the money, but it allows them to do it more, certainly. So I just think it's, you know, he's all happy. He's like, yeah, YouTube's dying. Go to Twitch. Twitch is great. And, like, I mean, I'm not arguing with him. Like, yeah, I'm going to go to Twitch at some point. Just probably not in exchange for YouTube. Probably at the same time. You know, I'll have the streams up on YouTube. But, like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. He's thinking that Twitch is going to die, and that YouTube's going to die, and that's, like, an amazing thing. And that Twitch is just the perfect answer. And it's like, no, like, it's not. Unless Twitch, I mean, Twitch could go into a video site. Like, they could start hosting videos. And if they do that, probably a lot of people will move over. Because Twitch, you can make good money off of Twitch through donations. You can do that through YouTube, too. If you're smart about it, you make a Patreon or something. But, like, Twitch already has, like, a good size, like, viewer base and stuff. Like, they'd probably do all right. This would be the time to do it if they can, but I don't know if they can. Anyway, that's where we're going to call it for now. Next time, we're going to be heading up to fight the Capper Demon. Yeah, I don't know what our chances are, but I think it's what we need to do. And then go down through the depths and try and kill the dragon, because these guys are just a little too difficult for us. And I'm hoping to maybe get a large ember, actually. Because then that would be like that would do us so much good. We could actually upgrade our weapons like a lot more. And the large ember could be anywhere. So I'm hoping it's down in the depths. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.